How do you calculate area, square footage in construction math? Imagine you're about to build a new room or lay down flooring, but first, you need to know how much space you're working with. That's where understanding how to calculate area in square footage becomes essential. It's a skill that helps you estimate materials, plan layouts, and keep projects on budget. When you measure a space, you're finding out how much surface it covers. The most common unit used in construction is square feet, which means a square that is 1 foot long on each side. To get this measurement, you start by measuring the length and width of the area with a tape measure or laser device. If your measurements include inches, you need to convert those inches into feet by dividing the inches by 12 and adding that to the feet measurement. For example, if a room is 8 feet 6 inches long, you convert 6 inches to feet by doing 6 divided by 12, which equals 0.5. So, the total length becomes 8.5 feet. If your measurements are in yards or meters, you also need to convert those to feet before calculating. 1 yard equals 3 feet, and 1 meter equals about 3.281 feet. For simple shapes like rectangles or squares, calculating the area is straightforward. You multiply the length by the width. For example, if a room measures 12.25 feet by 8.167 feet, multiplying those gives approximately 100 square feet. For triangular sections, use the formula half times the base times the height. For circles, the formula is pi times the radius squared, with pi approximately 3.1 for 1/6. When dealing with irregular or complex shapes, break them into smaller, simple shapes like rectangles, triangles, or circles. Calculate each part separately, then add all the areas together. If there are sections that should not be included, like open patios or storage spaces, subtract those from your total. Knowing how to accurately measure and calculate area helps in estimating how much flooring, drywall, paint, or roofing material you will need. It also helps with budgeting and communicating with clients or team members. For example, if you have a rectangular room measuring 12 feet 3 inches by 8 feet to inches, you first convert those measurements to feet. 12 feet 3 inches becomes 12.25 feet, and 8 feet to inches becomes 8.167 feet. Multiplying those gives you about 100 square feet for the floor area. Mastering these calculations means you can plan projects better, order the right amount of materials, and keep costs in check. It's a fundamental skill that every construction worker or tradesperson should develop early in their career. Whether you're working on a small repair or a large building, knowing how to find the square footage is the first step toward a successful project.